Okay, so today we are studying chapter 10 Light, Reflection and Refraction, which is of class 10th in CERT. First topic is light. So, basically, what is light? Light is a form of energy. Light is needed to see things around us. Okay, light enables us to see. Light enables us to see. Everything that we are able to see is because of light. Light enables us to see objects from which it comes or from which it is reflected. So there are basically a process or a word termed as reflection. Light is reflected from any object. The objects like sun, stars, electric bulb, which have light of their own, that are known as luminous objects. For example, sun, bulb, stars. Okay, then there are non-luminous objects. Non-luminous objects are the objects which do not have light of their own. For example, wall or table, bed, etc. They do not have light of their own, they just reflect light coming through any luminous object. Okay? Also, an important part about light is light travels in a straight line. Light always travels in straight lines. Okay, light travels in a straight line. Okay, so now let's see what is reflection of light. What is reflection of light? Okay, so when the light, suppose it is any object, right? It is a light ray that is striking an object's surface. Whenever a light ray strikes an object, it gets reflected. This process is known as reflection. This ray which is coming to any object, it is known as incident ray. It is said to be incident on that object, or let's say it is a mirror. So this is incident ray which is incident on the mirror. This ray which is reflected back, it is known as reflected ray. This is known as reflected ray. So that's how a mirror reflects light. That's how reflection is done. So basically the process reflection is the process of sending back of light rays which falls on any surface. This process is called reflection. Okay, this is known as reflection. Okay, also one more important thing about this is silver metal. It is the best reflector of light. Okay, silver metal is the best reflector of light. So this is all about reflection. Okay, now let's understand laws of reflection of light. Okay, so suppose this is a plane mirror. This sketched side is known as polished side, and this is the reflecting side. Okay, an incident ray is striking on that surface. This is known as, this point where the incident ray is striking, it is known as point of incidence, and this ray is known as incident ray, which is falling on the surface of the mirror. Okay, and the angle, this is incident ray, right? Then I have told you this ray which is getting reflected back, it is known as reflected ray. Okay, and this line is known as normal. This is the basically normal is the centered line between incident ray and reflected ray. Okay, now the angle between incident ray and normal is known as angle of incidence. Angle of incidence. And the angle between reflected ray and normal is known as angle R, which is angle of reflection. Okay, incident ray, reflected ray, this is normal, angle of incidence, angle of reflection. Okay, these are all the, this is basically the process of reflection. Okay, so there are some laws of reflection of light. First law states that incident ray, reflected ray and normal all lies in same plane. Okay, this is the first law of reflection of light. Second law is angle of incidence, that is angle I, is equals to angle of reflection. These are the two laws of reflection of light which must be considered. Okay.